Okay, I'll try to record this for a second time. This message is for GGG developers, and I'm going to try to be short and explain what I see is the main problem in Path of Exile 2. Now, bear with me for a second. So, you have two games, right? One is Path of Exile, and the other one is Path of Exile 2. It's like having Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2. But when people play Dark Souls 2, they know more or less what's happening because they probably played Dark Souls 1, right? They say it's the same game. It's not Mario. It's going to be slow, the same pace, because it comes, right? It's the second version or the second game, but it's still Dark Souls. Now what you're trying to do is something really interesting. Let me just do this. Right, this is Path of Exile, and this is Path of Exile 2. Now, what I see, right, and bear with me because sometimes it's really difficult for me to explain what I really, see in my mind, and English is not my first language as well. So, what I see is that you're trying to use this thing that I will call shell or foundation, which is a square, and create a second game using the same, let's say, foundation shell, right? The same skill tree, characters, customization, skill gems, leveling skill gems, gear, breach, league mechanics. You're using a lot of the things from this game into this game. However, what I see is that there is something hidden right inside this game here, and it's this triangle. And this triangle is your vision about the game. But there is a big problem, and the problem is that a lot of people who played Path of Exile and go to Path of Exile 2, they're thinking Path of Exile, right? Fast-paced, a lot of customization, upgrades, crafting, skill gems, short campaign, especially campaign, short campaign, a lot of fun, monsters, explosions, crazy builds, variety, crafting, a lot of stuff, right? Fun. Everything boils down to fun. People wanna log in, enjoy. Enjoy means fun. They wanna craft something. Crafting means fun because you're creating something unique, right? It adds to your experience. It's fun. Everything down boils to fun. So because they're thinking coming from this game and they're going to Path of Exile 2, they're thinking, right, because it has the same name. This is not Mario. If it was Mario, they won't relate. This thing won't exist. It's going to be, there is no connection. But because it's the same name, they're thinking, well, Path of Exile 1, massive skill tree, Atlas, end game bosses, stuff like that, because they're thinking from Path of Exile 1. But the thing is that your vision is a slow, steady, meaningful combat, which cannot happen because almost every monster in this game is crazy fast. I see people being swarmed like in StarCraft with Zerglings. They're just swarmed. So I'm like doing this, and meanwhile they're like going around me super fast. I don't know what you mean by slow, meaningful gameplay, where when the enemies are fast, there is no equilibrium. It's not the same thing. It's like I'm here, they're here. It doesn't match the pace, the flow, as I like to say. So here is the thing. You are in a bit of a pickle. And what's going to happen, which is, for me at least, it's really obvious, and it's going to happen. And I already saw a video here which confirms my idea about the future of Path of Exile 2. But you're in a bit of a pickle, because you wanna sell this idea here, which is a triangle, your vision. Nobody cares about your vision. People don't wake up being excited about your vision. People, they may say a lot of things because, you know, a lot of people won't say anything because their livelihood depends on it and they have to grind. You know, they may hate it, but they will, you know, just be as neutral as possible just so, you know, they can produce content. A lot of people will get offended. I have no idea why, because people like me who actually criticize the game, we're not criticizing it because I just wake up and I'm like, oh, I want to criticize Path of Exile. No, I want to enjoy Path of Exile. But at this current stage, I mean, it's not fun. If I'm playing Path of Exile 1 and not investing my time, the only thing that I cannot get back, which is time, and I'm not investing it in Path of Exile 2, it says a lot. Now, a lot of people are, you know, playing it, that's good. If you like it, you like it. But I personally don't like it. This doesn't mean, please listen what I'm saying. You don't have to accept what someone on the internet is saying. This is my opinion. If you like the game, I'm okay with it. I'm talking just, you know, about me. But let's face it, nobody is waking up thinking about the vision. I'm not waking up every morning, oh my god, the vision of Path of Exile, I'm so excited about the vision. Like, no, I have chores, I have work, I wanna come back, I wanna, you know, log in, have some fun, explode some monsters, kill this, kill that, you know, be fast, craft something, just have fun. And people, I assume, I don't know, but I don't think that people wanna wake up, go fight, you know, at work, all day, grind there, and be like, oh, I hate this place, and then come home, log in, and struggle and be frustrated because they cannot kill white monsters. The white monsters are fast, nothing is dropping, they cannot craft anything, they cannot progress, it's frustrating. I don't think people want this. So, here is the thing, you have two choices. Choice 1, choice 2. You, as I said, you're using the framework, the foundation, the shell of Path of Exile to sell this thing, the triangle, which is, let's face it, ruthless. Behind this Path of Exile 2, behind the Path of Exile, the idea is ruthless. But people don't like ruthless. If there are 100 people here, right, playing Path of Exile and having fun, 1, 2, 5, which is nothing, will play ruthless. Very few people probably play ruthless. I don't know how many, but I assume very few. Nobody wakes up and, you know, wants to play ruthless all day. There are probably very few people, but the majority of people is just Path of Exile, right? But you want to do ruthless, disguised as Path of Exile, as normal Path of Exile, which won't happen because people are not stupid. People want to have fun. People don't want to struggle. People want to have fun. Fun. I don't know how many times I have to say it. Fun. If you don't have fun, why are you playing? If you don't, you know, you order a pizza, right? You don't like the pizza. Are you going to eat the pizza? You don't like it. It tastes like shit. Are you going to eat it? No. Right? You order something sweet, you know. You taste it, tastes like shit. Are you going to eat it? No. You buy a new car. You start the car and it breaks down. Do you want this? No. So, I don't know about your vision, meaningful gameplay, whatever this means, those ridiculous things. Because people want fun, and fun for you equals money. And if people don't have fun, they're going to say bye bye and go to and play something else. And you probably don't want this as a company, as a business. You want players, right, going here and going here. I think that's why you made 2 games to dominate the market, because my idea which I'm absolutely true, is that you want people to bounce from one gate to another so you can dominate the market. And constantly people, you know, invest their time. You want people to invest their time in one game and then the other one and then the other one and then the other one, because you're going to make a league here and then a league here and then a league here and then a league here, and people are just going to go back and forth playing Path of Exile constantly. No, that's why I have like a, you know, conspiracy or whatever. That's why I think the campaign here is so long, because by the time people go through the campaign and, you know, have fun or something, you've probably have the statistics, you know when those people leave here, so you're like, oh, you know, they're going through the campaign this and doing that, and it's quite fast, and there is a gap, right? It goes like this and then there is a big gap, nothing happens. Oh well, let's increase the campaign. So if we increase the campaign, it's going to be like that, and by the time it starts going down, a new league and then a new league and then a new league, and there is no drops in the players, right? There is like constant flow of players. But anyway, the same ascendancy bullshit that you cannot change your ascendancy is ridiculous. I don't know who came with this idea. It's the most stupid thing. I can go buy some shoes and, you know, I can go back in the store and be like, I'm sorry, you know, can I return those shoes? Can I change them for something else? I just saw that they were, you know, some other model there that I actually like more. Can I change them with this? You know, like, people can do this stuff. And in a game, I don't know, like in a game, it's not even a real world, it's just a game. To not allow this, it's ridiculous. But anyway, this is ruthless, right? You're going here because you want to sell the triangle, the vision, whatever, but people are not having fun. And this is, I'm going to just write N because of normal Path of Exile, right? It's this thing here. And what you're starting to realize, what I see you're starting to realize, is that you are going here and suddenly you're going to start doing this. Oh, we don't want to implement this. Oh, we don't want to implement that, right? You're going here. Oh, we don't want this. We're going to nerf this. We're going to nerf that. And people start like, I don't like this. I don't like that. And you'll be like, oh my god, they don't, what are we going to, oh. And you're going to go back. It's impossible, in my opinion, to have a Path of Exile game without depth as Path of Exile 1. I don't know how you think you're going to manage this thing. If you can, I'm thinking about this. I don't see it. You are going to go back to Path of Exile 1 and implement a lot of stuff from Path of Exile 1 into Path of Exile 2. And then the question is, why did you even create Path of Exile 2? Because you're going to add leagues, and with every league you're adding more stuff, and with every time you add more stuff, this thing, your vision, is actually turning into this game here. It's going to be interesting. Mark my words, you will see. People will see eventually how things are going to start changing. More and more they're going to look alike, and this thing, you'll see, mark my words. But I'm going to leave it here, and you, GGG, you should consider this idea about the fun, because fun equals money, and you're a company, you're a business, you have employees. I don't know what's more important, the employees, the company, the revenue, or your vision. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here.